Okay, hey y'all, what's up? It's Ashlyn here. This is a little bit of a different setup. I apologize. I'm still in my work uniform. I just got off work. I do have a couple new things that I wanted to discuss. One being these gorgeous nails that are super overgrown now that need to be redone that I got 2 weeks ago. I haven't been posting for 2 weeks. I do have a couple boxes. Like this one, I've literally just been sitting on. It's another Once Upon a Book Club box. So we're going to go ahead and get into that today. But first, I wanted to show you guys I got new ink. This is past, present, and future in triangle form. And this one is greater than my ups and downs. So I thought those were super cute. That's tattoo 16 and tattoo 17 now. So if you guys were wondering how many tattoos I have, because we're always seeing tattoos on me, I mean, I'm pretty, like, I wouldn't say totally covered, but definitely have, you know, the tattoos and things like that. So, yeah, just thought you guys would like to go ahead and see the two new ones that I got. So I am at 17 tattoos now with the intent to still get a whole lot more. One thing I wanted to do really quick before we got into the Once Upon a Club book box, it's going to be forever long. I wanted to go ahead and pull a couple more books off of my shelves. So let's go ahead and do that, and we might make this a one video and then the second part. We'll just see. So give me 1 second. Alright, so here you guys see I have my Sipsby box, which holds all of my bookshelf books. So there's that. I think we're just going to pull two right now. I'm still reading Chicken Soup for the Soul. So there's the first one, and here's the second one. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, so give me 1 second, I'll grab these. Okay, so let's talk about these books I grabbed. The first one is, okay, first of all, the funny thing is these are both authors I absolutely love. Okay, male authors I love to death. Like, their books are my all-time favorite. But yet, I haven't read these yet. So the first one is a big chunker. So can you guys guess what it is? Any book that's a chunker usually? It's Stephen King's The Outsider. Okay, if you don't know anything about this, you're going to learn about it. This is a living nightmare has come to Flint City, Oklahoma, as an 11-year-old boy is found brutally murdered in a local park. An unspeakable crime that rocks local law enforcement to its core is the most heinous atrocity anyone there has ever witnessed. Equally stunning is the identity of the prime suspect, Terry Maitland, one of Flint City's most popular citizens as well as Little League coach, English teacher, and devoted husband and father. Detective Ralph Anderson, whose own son Maitland once coached, orders a quick and very public arrest. Multiple eyewitnesses and irrefutable evidence mean an ironclad case, until the investigation expands and horrifying new details begin to emerge. Terry Maitland seems like a nice guy, but is he wearing another face? When the answer is revealed, it will shock you as only master storytelling Stephen King can. So, we're going to go ahead and read that. And then the other one is The Final Warning by James Patterson. And I apologize, I'm not using any of my lenses today because I just want to get through this and make it super quick. So, yeah. The last one is The Final Warning by James Patterson, a Maximum Ride novel. The end is near and nobody is immortal. So it looks like this. Stop, wake up, you're in danger, so listen up. Maximum Ride and her winged friends have never been more trapped. Isolated on a vast wasteland of ice in the coldest corner of the planet, they're on a bold mission to help a group of environmentalists study the rapidly escalating threat of global warming. But mysterious threats to their own lives are closing in even faster. Coveted for their incredible powers, the flock is relentlessly pursued to the ends of the earth by corrupt governments and corporations, not to mention subhuman killing machines. Can Max escape the brutal Antarctic frontier in time to give the world the wake-up call it so desperately needs? So, one's about a suspicious man, and another is about global warming. Go figure. Alright, so that didn't take too long. So let's go ahead and hop into our Once Upon a Book Club box. Now, like I said, I've been sitting on this for a hot minute, so I apologize. Okay, so this says, to truly experience this box, remember to only open your gifts once you reach the attached page numbers. Don't worry, we'll remind you. So I don't typically do that too much. But this is the Once Upon a Book Club, bringing books to life monthly, and this is our August box. It says so right here. So this is August's box, which came like super early. Like right after I got July, I got August about even a week later. So I've literally been sitting on this box, and I also have 2 other boxes here that I've been sitting on since the beginning of August. So I love how they just give us all these little squigglies. Alright, what is the book? Oh, what is this? Today, Tonight, Tomorrow by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Okay, so I heard about this book, but I wasn't sure about it. But this is what it looks like. I'm actually really excited for this book. Today she hates him. It's the last day of senior year. Rowan Roth and Neil McNair have been bitter rivals for all of high school, clashing over test scores, student council elections, and even gym class pull-up contests. While Rowan, who secretly wants to write romance novels, is anxious about the future, she'd love to be her infuriating academic nemesis one last time. Tonight she puts up with him. When Neil is named valedictorian, Rowan has only one more chance at victory. Howl, a senior class game that takes them all over Seattle, a farewell tour of the city she loves. But after learning that a group of seniors is out to get them, she and Neil reluctantly decide to team up until they're the last players left, and then they'll destroy each other. As Rowan spends more time with Neil, she realizes he's much more than the awkward linguistics nerd she's sparred with for the past 4 years. And perhaps this boy she claims to despise might actually be the boy of her dreams. And tomorrow, maybe she's already fallen for him. So, yeah, this is interesting. This author also wrote You'll Miss Me When I'm Gone, Our Year of Maybe, and this book. And when You'll Miss Me When I'm Gone actually looks really good. Our Year of Maybe, it doesn't look all that great. But that's the book. Underneath the dust jacket, it is white with a bench in blue and blue lettering on the spine. And it's absolutely gorgeous underneath. I love that it's got the bench. So, yeah. Is this signed? This is not signed, you guys. So, oh my gosh, no. These are in like... Okay, I'm going to love this book, definitely, because it's in, like, text message and instant messaging form and, like, journal entry form, which is my absolute favorite because it's so much easier to get through than actually reading the whole page. So, alright, we got a few things here. We do have a book plate, so that does work. So, it wasn't signed inside, but the book plate is right there. If not today, when will you get another chance? Rachel Lynn Solomon, Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. Just a little cute little thing. It says, Dear Reader, I'm so delighted that Today, Tonight, Tomorrow is Once Upon a Book Club's July YA selection. The book takes place over 24 hours on the last day of senior year and follows academic rivals Rowan and Neil, who think they despise each other when, of course, the opposite is true. Rowan wants to write romance novels, a dream she hides because people in her life have been quick to judge in the past, and she has no idea she's living inside one. I've always loved romantic comedies, and Enemies to Lovers is my particular brand of catnip. I live for the moment when one person realizes the other isn't nearly as bad as they originally thought, and wait, maybe they actually understand you in a way no one else does, and their freckles are also kind of beautiful. While this book is a romantic comedy, Rowan and Neil are also grappling with big questions about their futures and their identities. They're both Jewish, and they confront anti-Semitism in a way that sadly feels more timely than ever. At first, I was afraid to put it on the page because of how personal it felt, especially having grown up in a community without many other Jews. But for me, writing has always been about excavating the uncomfortable. Rom-coms give us a familiar framework to explore those difficult topics with the guarantee of a happily ever after. Today, Tonight, Tomorrow is also a love letter to Seattle. I'm a huge fan of books where the setting is a character, and I try to capture all the best and weirdest parts of the city I call home. It's Rowan's home too, but that's about to change. I wanted to linger in that end of high school nostalgia and uncertainty while allowing hope to peek through. As Rowan notes in a later chapter, the things that mattered to us for the past 4 years we will shift and evolve, and I imagine they'll keep doing that forever. It's terrifying. This is a book of laughs, even as Rowan and Neil's relationship is experiencing some of its most exhilarating firsts. I hope you enjoy this little piece of Seattle, my ode to romance, rom-coms, and all the times you're dying for the two leads to just smash their faces together already. But because I know it'll be worth it, they're going to make you wait a little bit longer. Happy reading, Rachel Lynn Solomon. So that's fun. Alright, so it looks like we have four. Okay, we have 4 gifts here. So there's 3, and then another box would make 4. Let me get all these squigglies put away. Give me a second. Alright, so this is how this works. What you do is you read the book, and then you'll get to a section, like for instance, this first one is page 7, which is super early into the book. Usually it's not until the middle. Okay, so you'll see this little tab right here. Okay, and it'll say to open your gift when you get to that part. What you do is you move this out of the way and you read this. So page 7 says, I'm poking a simple gold stud through one earlobe when the envelope catches my eye. Of course, I set it out at the beginning. This is such a new book, you guys. The pages like stick together. Of the week, and I've been staring at it every day since, a mix of dread and excitement wearing in my stomach. Most of the time, the dread is winning. In my 14-year-old handwriting, which is a little larger and loopier than it is now, it says, open on last day of high school. A time capsule of sorts in the sense that I sealed it 4 years ago, and have only fleetingly thought about it since. I'm only half certain what's inside it. I don't have time to read it now, so I slide it into my Navy JanSport along with my yearbook and journal. Alright, so I'm just going to put that right back where it was. We're going to go to this cute little thing right here. And I don't know if we're supposed to read this, because it says she didn't read it. She put it back in her JanSport. Oh, okay. This is cute. Okay, there's a secret one in here. Okay, so these are Rowan's gold stud earrings that she saved. So this is what they look like. They're kind of cute, like just simple little earrings. Okay. And then this is open on the last day of school. Psst, don't open until page 44. Okay, so there's that. I like this cute little canvas bag that it came into. Alright, so let's go to page 44 next. Alright, this tells us to open the gift now and then read the passage. Okay, so we're going to open this. Alright, let's see what it says. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, Rowan Roth's Guide to High School Success by Rowan Louisa Roth, age 14. To be opened only by Rowan Louisa Roth, age 18. 1. Figure out what to do with your bangs. 2. Obtain the perfect high school boyfriend, heretofore known as PHSB. Ideally by the middle of 10th grade, summer after 11th grade at the latest. Minimum requirements. Loves reading? Yes, I could totally agree on that. Respectable taste in music, and a vegetarian. 3. Hang out with Kirby and Mara every weekend. As much as you love books, please don't forget about the outside world. 4. Make out with perfect high school boyfriend under the bleachers during a football game. 5. Become fluent in Spanish. 6. Never tell anyone you like romance novels unless you're 100% sure they won't be royally awful about it. 7. Go to prom with your perfect high school boyfriend and Kirby and Mara. Find a fantastic dress, rent a limo, eat at a fancy restaurant, the whole John Hughes experience, minus the toxic masculinity. The night will culminate in a hotel room where you and perfect high school boyfriend will declare your love for each other and lose your virginities in a tender, romantic way that you'll remember for the rest of your life. 8. Get into college with a great secondary education program to fulfill your lifelong dream of becoming an English teacher to mold young minds. 9. Become West of valedictorian. And 10. Destroy Neil McNair. Make him regret ever writing that great Gatsby essay and everything he's done since then. All right. Okay, so where it says open your gift, it's all the same thing that we just read, but right there on the page. There's nothing else. All right, so let's go to page 94. And we go to, but I do want something big and wild, something that fills my heart completely. I want a fraction of what Emma and Charlie are in Lindley and Joseph or Trisha and Rose have. Even though they're fictional, I'm convinced that when you're with the right person, every day feels that way. I'm gonna go, he says, getting up and turning away from the table. Spencer? He glances back at me, and with a sweet smile, I dive forward to yank off his armband. So I wonder if this is going to be his armband. Okay, so this is 94. Okay. So it's not necessarily his armband, but it's a bandana. And it's like this bluish purple bandana. So that's pretty cool, right? It probably was an armband at one point, because you can just roll it and then tie it around your arm. So it could have been his armband at some point. I like it. It's a good idea for a gift, honestly. If we're being honest here. The envelopes are super cutesy. Like, they're all like little details in them. Alright, 284. 1 second. Alright, page 284 says, no, you were worse. I grab his arm to look at his watch. What time is it? I have a phone I am perfectly capable of removing from my pocket, but there's something adorable about the anachronistic way Neil checks his watch. Just past 11, he says. We got the next safe zone message while you were up there. We read it together. Okay, so I'm wondering if this is going to be a watch. So this is page 284's little gift. Oh, man. It's got tape on it. Oh, no, I ruined the box. Okay. Oh, my goodness. They did put a watch in here. So this is what it is inside. It's just a silver watch. It's a very pretty silver watch. Definitely really cute. Came with its own little pillow and everything. So that's awesome. Okay. And lastly, 351. And that says, I lean in and kiss him. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment with him for the outside world to dissolve away. I also got something for you, he says after a few moments, shifting so he can get to his backpack. After we split up, I passed by a QFC and I thought it might at least make you smile if you decided you want to talk to me again and that maybe you'd be hungry. With that, he reveals the gift, a tub of Philadelphia with a red ribbon around it and a compostable bag with 2 bagels inside. I also have a spoon if you prefer it that way. So, this is the last gift. I'm assuming it's going to be something edible, maybe? Oh my goodness gracious. You guys. So this is this is how they did this. This is the Philadelphia whatever with the ribbon, right? But what you do is you untape it, if you can, nails. Ow. And it is actually a cute little white tumbler, a wine tumbler at that. Just nice, cute wine tumbler here. It didn't come with a straw, unfortunately, but that's okay. But it's a white wine tumbler. So yeah, that's awesome. And it's got this cute little bow on it, but that's probably going to wash off if you actually use it. So that is everything in the box for the book Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. And I believe this is the first book I actually want to keep from Once Upon a Book Club box. The first time I ever got a Once Upon a Book Club box, I'm actually looking at it. It was The Cold Is in Her Bones. And it was like a Medusa retelling. So, but that's everything. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!